Government should not be guided by temporary excitement, but by sober second thought. May our country be always successful, but whether successful or otherwise, always right. Courage and perseverance have a magical talisman, before which difficulties disappear and obstacles vanish into the air. The manners of women are the surest criterion by which to determine whether a Republican government is practicable in a nation or not. Old minds are like old horses. You must exercise them if you wish to keep them in working order. The price of freedom is eternal vigilance. Avoid popularity if you would have peace. Everybody likes a compliment. America will never be destroyed from the outside. If we falter and lose our freedoms, it will be because we destroyed ourselves. Happiness lies in the joy of achievement and the thrill of creative effort. We can afford all we need, but we cannot afford all we want. This generation of Americans has a rendezvous with destiny. A good leader can't get too far ahead of his followers. The people under our system, like the king in a monarchy, never dies. It's easier to do a job right than to explain why you didn't. No evil can result from its inhibition more pernicious than its toleration. Commerce with all nations, alliance with none, should be our motto. A coward is much more exposed to quarrels than a man of spirit. Do not bite at the bait of pleasure till you know there is no hook beneath it. I have never advocated war except as a means of peace. Nations, like individuals, are punished for their transgression. Labor disgraces no man, but occasionally men disgrace labor. There never was a time, in my opinion, some way could not be found to prevent the drawing of the sword. And don't be fooled, America. Those who have left the Brotherhood of Steel, branded outcasts, are just as dangerous, even more so being in exile. Criminals who have had the audacity to claim this country's most important military installation, the Pentagon, as their own personal clubhouse. These power-armored Boy Scouts are nothing more than common criminals with access to some antiquated technology. The so-called Brotherhood of Steel. Don't be fooled by their pseudo-knightly nonsense or supposed connections to the United States Army. There are, of course, the Raiders, those anarchistic ruffians who roam the wastes, preying on any and all, stealing, murdering. Let's take a tally of these agitators, shall we? And don't be fooled, America. Those who have left the Brotherhood of Steel, branded outcasts, are just as dangerous, even more so being in exile. Criminals who have had the audacity to claim this country's most important military installation, the Pentagon, as their own personal clubhouse. These power-armored Boy Scouts are nothing more than common criminals with access to some antiquated technology. The so-called Brotherhood of Steel. Don't be fooled by their pseudo-knightly nonsense or supposed connections to the United States Army. There are, of course, the Raiders, those anarchistic ruffians who roam the wastes, preying on any and all, stealing, murdering. Let's take a tally of these agitators, shall we? These radical malcontents don't care about you. They don't care about America. All they care about is fulfilling their own selfish desires. Did you know there are those amongst us who would shatter our hopes for peace, order, and security? Lawlessness, terror, murder. They're all around us. I know. But not for long, sweet America. Not for long. Oh, no. And last but not least, the hideously mutated super mutants that have completely overrun the entire downtown D.C. area. And what about the slavers of Paradise Falls? The frighteningly irradiated ghouls of Underworld. Values of our past shall be the foundation of our future. We will rebuild the American family as it was meant to be. We will match up the destitute, orphan children of the capital wasteland with qualified, eligible adults. The Enclave will restore every American school, reinstate every youth program, and offer counseling and financial assistance to any family in need. That changes right here, right now. From this moment onward, the children of this great nation are its highest priority. Well, we both know the answer, don't we? None. America's children live in a terrifying, meaningless existence. There is no hope, no happiness. So let me ask you, America, how many of your children can say the same? How many of this nation's youth are truly happy, truly carefree? It was, for a little boy, the perfect existence. Oh, the adventures we had. From Nod Creek to Hagenville we roamed, carefree and courageous, irresponsible, and completely inseparable. When I was a child, growing up in rural Kentucky, I had the best friend a boy could hope for, my dear old dog, Honey. Imagine, America, millions of gallons of water made fresh, clean, and completely pure. In a matter of minutes, and it's all for you. For years, Enclave scientists have been hard at work on the most ambitious scientific endeavor the world has ever seen. Project Purity. Well, I'm gonna tell you, right here, right now, those days are at an end. The Enclave is back, America. We've brought clean water with us. But that's not really living, is it? You're simply existing, America. Postponing death for a day or two. Maybe you've got a makeshift purifier that cleans one glass of dirty water a day, or you sip from an ancient faucet in an abandoned subway restroom. Water is the foundation of life. But here, in the capital wasteland, indeed, the entire country, water is polluted, irradiated, deadly. But let's hear from the man himself, shall we, America? I give you Colonel Augustus Autumn. These fine men and women, under the command of the stalwart Colonel Augustus Autumn, have one mission: the restoration of American peace and order. The Enclave is back, America. And no, not just on your radio. Right now, Enclave troops are patrolling the capital wasteland. So, celebrate. Sing out, America is back! America is beautiful. Just a little bit more time. That's all we need until the purifier is ready for continual operation. And then, your thirst will truly be quenched. You're thirsty, aren't you, America? Not for knowledge or power, no. I'm not speaking metaphorically. You're thirsty for clean, fresh water. One Enclave, one America, now and forever. But only together. Together can we hope to reach our full potential. The way we were before the war. Whole, beautiful, powerful. So, as your president, I am the voice, I am the heart and soul of the Enclave. That is to say, I am the voice, heart, and soul of America. And well, yes, the Enclave is me as well. As your president, it is my responsibility to preside over our great democracy. Just who is the Enclave? Why, now that's simple. The Enclave is you, America. The Enclave is your sister, your aunt, your friend, your neighbor. Let's talk about government, shall we? Or more specifically, your government, dear America. The Enclave. Until next time, this is John Henry Eden signing off.
Well, that was a load of shit.